Compliance is something that we have to do every day. The laws are there, standards, codes of practice and so on. Directors of businesses and even in the state sector, the senior management teams are saying they're worried about whether they do or don't comply with whatever the compliance obligations are. So this course is teaching people how to better achieve compliance with all of those obligations that exist. The key topics in the course are just exactly how do we know what risk is, and then moving rapidly into how do we control risk. And for some people on the course, a major component is compliance with obligations of one sort or another, the law or other in-house obligations, standards, codes of practice and so on. And then how do we audit to make sure that those controls are working effectively, that people are doing what they're expected to do. The Risk Compliance Control and Auditing course can stand alone. It contains enough in the beginning to understand what is risk, but it's also quite a useful follow-on from the Operational Risk Assessment course. The emphasis goes on the practical because people actually do things in workshop sessions. They learn how to apply techniques, they actually follow the process. And it's done in a way that makes it immediately recognizable of how they would do this when they're back in their own employer. And that means that they can begin to translate the workshop sessions into their own organization. Often when people come on a course like this, they lack the confidence to know how to go about setting out the objectives for compliance. How do we understand whether people are actually achieving compliance in an organization? At the end of the course, they've gained the confidence to know these are some simple techniques that you can use, some simple strategies, and also when it comes to reporting upwards, how you go about that in the real world. And suddenly things crystallize for people. They realize, actually, this makes a lot of sense.